on in. Come on in. Hey, Miss Stephanie. Hey, girl. Hey, Miss Sherry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Plum with Moon Makers Home Decor, and welcome to Design with Me. We're going to be doing a boho kind of Easter bunny rabbit that has been on my mind, and so I finally want to get it done. As you guys come in, if you caught everything at the beginning, more than likely you are watching the replay, and welcome as well. Make sure you hashtag replay, that way I can welcome you. So you guys, I've already kind of stuffed my base a little bit, kind of trying to work it on a little better setup here. I'm still waiting on a new camera. So you guys work with me. Hey, Miss JC, how y'all doing? Happy Sunday. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is a 24-inch evergreen base. I love to work on these with my mesh wreath. And I just did basically cruffles all around, kind of going throughout with a different color scheme. And I just sprinkled in a little black mesh that I had left over. And then I also kind of tied together the center here so we can place our bunny. So I had already had that started before and just never finished it. So it should be fairly quick for us to get this guy done. Now I want to add in some boho, which means, girl, I'm going to be adding in a little pampas grass. A little pampas grass. But this is our buddy. So our focal point is this sizzle bunny from Michael's. You guys, he was $34.99. Use your rewards. Use your percentage off. But is he in the Easter? Of course, yeah. So he probably has a percent off at this point. He may be 40% off or something. We'll see. Hey, Mr. Landra. Hey, Sabrina. So we're going to be adding this fella in as our focal point. And again, you guys know I like to use U-pins, granite pins from Hobby Lobby. You can get a big bag of these to attach anything of my big foam attachments. So we're going to put him right in here on the center part. And I'm just going to pin him in by taking these pines. And I'm going to double pin it. So I'm just pulling some pines here and pinning it in. And then I go over my pins with a little bit of hot glue on each side. Some in the back as well, just to make sure he is nice and secure. And when we're finished putting our fingers all in it, we'll go back and pin them some. Put some glue, girl, because I'm known to burn myself. I'm known to do it. So this is my first time working on this little ghetto stand my son's dad made. It's like, put me together something now. And I'm not used to not working on my wall. But he did make it really tall because I do have a regular size desk. So he made the stand really tall. I don't have to do no bending, so it may work. But I need to work on my angles. So let me know if you guys can't see. Just trying to give y'all a better view is the whole point of rearranging. So I'm pinning this sucker really good. I'm going to put one more pin on this side. Yeah, that's perfect. I love these U-pins. And I just crisscross them. One end and then crisscross it over there. So that's pretty good. So what do y'all do this weekend? Y'all, for some reason, I had to go to Hobby Lobby last night to look for that pig we did last weekend. Everybody wants the pig. And someone told me that they saw it at Hobby Lobby, which I got it originally at Walmart, so it tripped me out. And sure enough, a customer sent me a picture of it at Hobby Lobby, and she was like, she liked the different one they had, but they did have it. So here I go running to Hobby Lobby, and my kids and my mom, they want to make it a Saturday night outing. I'm like, y'all know how going to Hobby Lobby be kind of like therapy. It be so quiet, and you can really just take your time and walk through there. Well, not with my kids. Mommy. They went down the kids out, they had to touch everything. They just had my nerves. I was like, oh yeah, Hobby Lobby is not the place. They wore me out. So this right here, I'm probably going to add a little cruffles of mesh. I didn't add any around here because I'm going to be adding lots of florals in. But I do want him sitting on a bed of florals. So I'm just going to thicken this up just a little bit. Hey, Miss Curlin, happy Sunday. Hey, Georgie. So I was like, girl, then we left there. We went to Walmart to look for the big bunnies. I can't find the real big ones anywhere local to me. So I think I'm just going to, they let them come to my Walmart. If they don't come, they don't come. But I did that. And then I guess I've been looking at comments over here. Y'all, I'm slow. And then my mom, let's go to Red Lobster. Child. Ooh, I tell you, they wore me down. They wore me down. So that was my weekend in a crunch. I'm gonna leave here and go to the grocery store. But y'all, I'm super excited though. So hopefully next weekend, I know I was telling you guys I was gonna be ordering some earrings and some hats because y'all know that's my thing. Hey, Miss Maureen, it never notifies you. Unclick the bell and click the bell again. Hey, Melissa, Small Town Reef Shop. Hey, girl. I'm glad Chelsea is feeling better. But y'all, the earrings and the hats are coming in next weekend. I'm gonna figure out a shipping situation. I didn't buy many because I want to test it out, but I did buy a few. But when I tell you, I picked out some really goodies, and some of my faves were available, and I couldn't believe that part. So I was like, oh, okay. But you know how I am, so everything's gonna be okay, priced right. I wanted it to be everything under $20, from the earrings to the hats to the whatever. You know what I mean? And I feel like you can get a nice pair of earrings, $15, you know, 12, 15, 12, $15. So that's what we're gonna do, y'all. But I did find some really, really cuties. Now these are from Michael's as well that we're using today. How beautiful! These will be really pretty. I feel like in a wedding arrangement with some eucalyptus. Mm. I'm loving it. And I do have some periwinkle that we're going to be adding in as well. Just because he had this little flower here, I felt like some dusty blue was going to go good. So let's get started on our bow. Again, I could add a few more ruffles. I guess I could. Just around him to fill it up a little bit. But because he was so big, I didn't want to do the whole thing and have him really sitting out from the wreath, you know what I mean? And just smushing it all back down. So sticking them in there first, I think is a good idea if you have a large attachment. You excited to see them girlies? I mean the hats. I think what I was most excited about. Most excited about. So if you're a hat person, or even if not, and you feel like you have a bad hair day and you want something to throw on, y'all know how it is, especially when you running a small business or you gotta run up and go to the kids' school. Throw you on a cute hat, your earrings, put your little face on, and you're good to go. That's pretty much how I dress all the time. And people be like, "You so cute." And I'm like, "Girl, this was effortless, okay? Otherwise, it wouldn't be on." And I do that with makeup, and people feel like it must take you a long time to do your makeup. Like, girl, if it's more than 10 minutes, it's not getting on. But I've been wearing makeup, I think, like all the time since high school. I was one of the ones that really took to it in high school. So besides my eyebrows, I really have not changed nothing to my makeup routine throughout the years. I just added the eyebrows. I feel like, oh well, they make them thicker looking. I want to try those ombre brows, but they're expensive. But one day I will get enough guts to try it. So our ribbons, it's going to be the reason why I added a little bit of black mesh in there. I kind of want it to be unusual. You like some nice earrings? Here he is. Yes. Me too. Okay, so we're going to use this pink. And again, this is one of my favorite patterns. This kind of gives a Victorian vibe. Love this pattern. This is from Sheila with Twisted Twigs. I know it sold out pretty quick on Etsy, but check out her shop because I know she did reorder some. Because it sold out, because I was part of the reorder. So You can check with her and see if she has more. I'm going to do a long bow here, kind of simple. And I always like to test out my loops. I'm just going to give it a pinch. Kind of want to hang in there. So we're going to twist that up. Twist out our ears. Make sure they're kind of the same. There we go. And I'm going to kick out a tail up here, and I'm just going to give this a cut. This tinsel edge kind of made me feel like, was this Christmassy? And my mom was like, no. I was like, okay. But as much as I've been using it, it's the second time, I must say I like it. Just because the pink is so soft. And it's kind of hard to get soft pinks. It's one of those things like yellow a little bit. But they are coming out with more and more. This just be a velvet soft pink. But this just gives me all of the vibes of a Victorian feel. And I'm gonna let that go. Okay, and then I had a black and white stripe. There it is. I think this one's a fair silk. It may or may not be. Hey, Greg, how you doing, friend? I ain't seen you in a while. We're making some real pretty stuff, friend. Okay, I'm just gonna do this same thing, a 2 loop, and make me a little center loop here. And we'll get to stuffing it really pretty. Still got our glue going strong. Trying to think, do I want to zip tie? It should be fine. It's not really a thick stick. So I am excited, y'all. It's about to be busy, busy, busy. I know Miss Maureen had asked me, was I still gonna do the podcast? The podcast is coming, season 2. And I'm really brainstorming on which guests I would like to bring in. I do have a couple of already thought of and asked. You sold Avon for 25 years. You got a lot of years. I still like the skin so soft Avon. I ain't gonna lie. It's still like the best. The best. Alright, so let's get this in here. Again, I'm just gonna go through the 2 rings. Oh, thank you, friend. So season 2 is gonna come. I started the podcast in April of last year. And being so, it's just so busy around Christmas, it's hard for me to get guests to commit to those times because everybody's so super busy. So I cut it off before busy season and just bring it back when it gets a little slower. So when everything calms down for Easter, you know, just the best time to get a guest to get some time to come on the show. This is lots of activities. Got General Wholesale coming up, and I'll be on stage. So if you haven't got your tickets to that, check it out at generalwholesale.com. Also, me, Jordan, and Megan are doing the Bloom Retreat in just about 2 weeks coming up now. Coming really fast. And those retreat tickets are on sale as well. You can go to Shop Like Salon and just type in events, and it should pull up. You can get a virtual ticket to that. And then we'll have a break before Crafters Convention and Wreath Makers Live and all the things. Lots and lots of stuff. Y'all, I'm excited though, because you get to meet everyone in person and get re-energized. It's something about retreats that is like just so motivational for you to get busy. It's like a reset button when you go to those things. So check it out. I definitely was a person who bought virtual tickets before I could commit to the pricing. So it's definitely something to do to check out and see if you really want to go for next year. So I would recommend doing that because I did it myself. So we have a bow here. And I'm probably going to bring in a little bit of this up here. Let's layer it. And just bring us a tail down. Because we're doing that pampas grass. Kind of want it elongated. Because that is a long floral. So this is something different. We definitely could have went with the yellows and blues, right? Yes, those little boys. I got one that wants to play basketball. One is going to be a football guy for sure. That little one. Yeah. No fear. No fear. That's all I can say. The child has no fear. Okay? I don't know where he gets it. Because I definitely be scary. But that one there, he gets it from a dad, I guess. No fear in that child. So look out when he gets on that football team. This is going to be a mess. It's going to go back in and dovetail these. So my goal this week is to redo this chair over here with some new upholstery. So I'll probably be posting some reels. I may do a series of me redoing that chair on YouTube. So if you're interested in those type of things, just follow me over there. Because it's time consuming really, I think, for each step. So I'm going to do a series on the YouTube versus me going live over here and saying, we're doing this, we're doing that. I think I just want a tail up here. Just to make it a little more uniform. I'm always dropping these to the ground, but it makes it easier to work with. When you're doing hand bows and stuff, just drop it like it's hot. And roll it up later. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah, it's a real project, so I'm gonna put that on later on YouTube. So y'all might get bored watching that, especially if it's not something you're into. I normally do a day of a couple of hours of taking apart. Then I cut out my patterns, then a day of sewing, and then a day of putting it all back together. And I probably just stain the legs on that one. But that's one of my goals this year is to find more time to get back into doing that. I would absolutely love it. And that is what I started doing. Okay, here goes the pretty stuff. Oh, yeah. I know how I feel about pampas. Pampas and Holla Grass. So I'm just cutting it up, adding a little glue, and we're going to start filling it with florals. And getting some pampas all around. I think I bought 3 of those And they are on sale and in store right now, y'all. These little bouquet things. Now, these periwinkle came from Vineland Designs last year. He may have reordered, so just check with him. And he does have a website up now. But I'm saying that because this color is kind of hard to find. Especially with it, they so-called being the color of the year. So this year color of the year, they said magenta, aka hot pink. I was like, just say hot pink, trying to confuse the people with the bougie name. Magenta. Like, oh, it looks like hot pink. It wasn't even on the dark pink scale to me. Y'all, this is gonna be really, really pretty. Hey, Miss Tam Tam. You used to sew like Miss Eva? I have to get my mama to do the sewing, but she's about tired of me. So I told her I was gonna start back, and she's like, no. And I was like, Mom. So that's one of the things I'm gonna hunker down. I mean, I could sew. I just like you said, it's time consuming. I'm more of a let me just put it back together. Can I just put it back together? I like the hammer and staple and all of those things. So I'm kind of trying to recreate what I did over there at an angle as far as colors. Just kind of be consistent with where your eye goes. It's really pretty. I don't know if I want to take cluster. I want to keep it airy, so I don't want to cluster it so much, y'all. So I'm going to let some of that burlap shine through the mesh. When you leave it kind of airy, it makes it romantic. Ooh la la. So let's get some of this over here. There we go. I'm going to add some greenery too, you know. And more pampers. More pampers. Yeah. This little bitty one. Is something you're planting in your yard? Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, I like that. Give me another one of these at the bottom. And I wanted these really just to pop out a little blue in this ribbon. And then also to match his little bow tie there. You could change it if you wanted to, but kind of like it. Cut that. Cut it right, but I'm gonna cut that a little shorter because it had the fold on there. I don't like that. Now we'll get us some florals in there. So these would have been $5.99, y'all. You want to grab those? Hit the Michaels. Did anybody get some grab boxes at Michaels for Christmas? It's like I never saw them in my store. I was waiting for them. I was like, when y'all gonna do grab bags? It took them forever. I don't want it right here. I'm just sitting on it. It took them forever, so I didn't get any. Yeah, that ribbon is one of my favorites. It sold so fast, I ordered two. But I think this is my favorite spring ribbon. And it was less than $10, so Twisted Twigs, y'all. On Etsy. And then she does have a live sale on Facebook every week, so you can check her out on Facebook too. And join her new group. I'm trying to see where I want this. I want it on this side. And normally I would start with my greenery and stuff first. But today I did not. I went straight to these flowers. I think I want to use them some. I just went all out of water. But I normally outline with my greenery and then come back in and layer in my florals. But today we're going to layer in some greenery. So we got this going on, this going on. I'm going to put another blue. I'm going to sprinkle all the rest of this bush. That looks good. So what I'm doing is trying to bring a triangle here, since it's our loud offset color. Like a 1, 2, 3 situation. We'll probably do a 1, 2, 3 situation. And then that'll make our third one. Kind of loving it, kind of not. I think I love that more. So we're going to break that rule on this side. We'll keep some of them in place. You didn't get any this year? Thank you, Miss Magic. It's gonna be pretty. We put this campus in there. That's gonna be the extra. The extra part I cannot wait for. So I got this. Got another piece of something going on. Let's put it here. This is what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. Let's get these babies up here. I'm just making sure I'm gluing to some pine. And this is all we got left on florals. All right. Ooh, I like that. I like it up here. I like it up there. I do. I do. Let's do that now. All right, so our greenery, that was all our florals. So basically, we just put a little bit on the inner side. A lot we did in the inner ring, basically is how I think. And I normally do this part second, but this is the floral greenery from the Hobby Lobby. Staple. They always have this kind of grass. But it's 435701. And I thought to use this because it is a little long. And it is a pusher, so I may cut it in half. But I wanted to have something that was long because we're going to be adding in a few pieces of, wow, some pampers I already got cut up. Oh, thank you, friend. I know if you just got here, but I'm going to have some earrings for sale next week, girl. What? I thought I was excited. So I had some earrings, girl. I just bought a couple to test it out. I didn't go crazy, but I was excited about what they had. So I was like, gonna do it. I'm talking about it for too long. For too long. And it doesn't matter if I'm at Hobby Lobby, if I'm at the stuff, I'm at the gas station. Somebody told me I was cute today when I went to 7-Eleven to get coffee. But at certain like hats, I always get compliments on. And asked, where did I get it? And so I was like, well, you know, get you some. Next time I go to a little wholesale place, because you know I'm down the street from Dallas, so I can go to market every Monday. So let me go and go back there. So I got a couple, girl. Ooh, this feels like real touch grass. I didn't know that. Yeah, so it's gonna be inexpensive because you know how I am. It's gonna be earrings and hats. Nothing over $20. I ain't got time for that. Okay. And we're gonna make the shipping do what it do. Do what it do. Okay, meaning that's not gonna cost a lot either. We're just gonna start small and see where it goes. But yes, I'm excited. I'm excited because you know I ordered me one of each that I picked because it was something I had to have too. So I'm excited for it to get there. Should be here by next weekend. It's like, oh yeah. So don't let me get to filling this up too much. Carrying a pair in my pocket, yeah. Mom was like, well, what if they don't get it? I said, well, it is something I could always take to craft fairs too, you know. It's about to be that season. I really want to do a spring show anyway. Just got so many events coming up. And I'm sure I'll be in some before you too hot. Now, I did one last year, 4th of July, I about to die. When I tell you about to die, you got to be indoor, friend. I can't fool with it. Not in Texas. Not in Texas. I'm like, oh my God. It's at the burn up. So I'm just skipping around on these. I actually probably would have liked either some lamb's ear or something lighter. Some Dusty Miller or something. Now let's see how it works. But yeah, you're right, because they surely do ask, where'd you get that? Oh, I like it, especially the bling hats. Fetch me some pine right up in here. There we go. So I am just skipping it around. Skipping around the perimeter now. And adding that greenery to it. So I love this. It feels very Boho Victorian. Boho Victorian. And we'll put this last piece underneath this other side. Keep looking at this blue filler. But let's see, let's get the pampers ready. I may add in this blue filler because it has a little lighter stuff on it. A little lighter greenery, kind of like the lambs or tones. Now these been in the stash a long time. But they were Michael's too. Michael's have good spring florals. I may. Oh yes, I may indeed. It's kind of my name if they look it over there. I'm gonna put these whole picks in. Let's get us another blue. Blue stick. What did I put you guys? Y'all not used to this setup. Blue sticks. Did I put you in my basket? I did. This color is pretty though. I think this is the color that'll set it off. That lighter greenery. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It did what I thought it was gonna do. Y'all, these were $2.99. I don't know if they have these still. They're blue carnations. The little lambs of greenery. I really like that. Yeah. You love my shirt? Thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you. Look at that, look at that. Okay, I really like that. So I just had 5 of these little picks. See where we can get them in at. Just add a softer color to the darker greenery that we needed for lint. I'm thinking right here. Maybe not. Get one there. I know I want one at the bottom for sure. For sure. Just kind of find your way to some pine. And our last one. I feel like that's where it needs to go. Feel like that's where it needs to go. Get a little Pampers in this thing. Pampers party. Little Pampers party. Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. Ooh la la. So I like to thin these out and make little bit pieces, layering on some of my dome cuts, some of my dudes. And these actually came like a full wreath of this Pampers, and I just take it apart and make picks out of it. So that's a good tip as well. Ay. Like, I'm gonna want to keep this. This is what happened. Every time I do a boho, I want to keep it. But I have a wreath hanging in the bathroom. Hey, my money, hey, friend. A wreath will be hanging in the bathroom just so I can see it. That is so pretty. It just be like romantic. I see that's why people have this at their weddings and stuff. Whew, it feels romantic. The drape. I think it's the drape for me. I have some drape this way. Yes, little bunny. Let's drive underneath to see. Yes, little bunny. Yes. It's so pretty. Now I'm gonna want a piece. Yes, shorter piece. Isn't that pretty? A Pampers dress for me. Ooh, wait. It's just so dramatic. The drama. Lord. I don't know about you right there. Let me see, friend. Dramatic. It's dramatic. So I'm just gonna layer this in and out all the way around. That's why I really just wanted this longer greenery as a base. So the Pampers will be hanging out by itself. I'm gonna cut this. No, so I was talking about that early Tamala because, Christmas season is just too busy to get guests on. And then I started the podcast like slow season last year in April. So I figured I'd bring it back in April. It was really good. So, Easter will be done with. We kind of get a little break to start on summer. But, that's really like the slow season for wreath making. So I feel like it's a good time to bring it back. Kind of do the same thing as was last year. But I do intend to have a lot of guests in the Wreath community again as well. But I want to venture out to get more YouTube creators and just different influencers that we see online. Not necessarily all wreaths, like maybe some different florists and stuff like that. So I thought that'd be good. And then I may do like a segment of all the past guests to come on and kind of catch up and see what they've been up to since last year, and how they've grown, and any new tips or things like that, the tips of advice they could give going forward. So we'll start that up. So I have Bloom coming up as a retreat, then General Wholesale, then we'll have a break and we'll get started back with the podcast. But I'm excited, girl. I'm excited. I miss it. I ain't gonna lie, I miss it. My son's dad was trying to be funny today too. Like, you got a podcast today? I was like, nah, but we've been asked about the podcast. He told me, you lazy. Like, that is not it. I surely wasn't gonna ask people to come on in the middle of Christmas. So let that be a wrap for season 1. Just too many installs, too much stuff going on in Christmas. Y'all, this is gorgeous. If y'all don't see me list this in my shop today, message me and say, pull on, let it go. Okay? Let it go, Plug. Let it go. You have to let it go, friend, because you're in the business. Every now and then I keep one, I ain't gonna lie. But my whole front porch is already done. So somebody text me and say, let it go. You already got your Easter up. Need to get started with taking down that Valentine's Day tree and putting up a spring. I'm not gonna do it Easter. I'm just gonna do spring. Oh, this is gorgeous though. I want another little piece right here. I want something like that. But then I'm gonna want something somewhere else. Let's get another something right there. Alright, so we're just looking to see what we are, what we got. Do some fine tuning. I really kind of want to cut these. I'm going to step back and look at it first. Oh yeah, I want to cut it. So because I did this side short and this side isn't draped, it looks throwed out to me. So I'm just going to cut it. So that each side looks cohesive. Sometimes I do that when I trail some ribbons down. Love that. You may want to put a floral. I got 2 of those. I do not. So maybe get some. I got 3 of these. So. Let's see. This shit is just a pink flower. Oh yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Let's do it. Let's do it. Michael's Christmas leftover look. Ooh, good. Alright, this is over the top. You don't have to do this, but you'll do it. We want to do this. Since I separated those things, I think they just made it look more money. Looks like more money. Let it go, friend. Okay. Thank you, Jake. Woo, girl. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Like, I've been changing my whole thing. Trying to keep this wreath. This is pretty. Let's do this one here. I'm gonna break the little pampers like this. Mm-hmm. All right, now I want one big piece of the pampers at the bottom. A good piece. Here we go. Good piece. So when you guys see a full pampers wreath like that, buy it. You'll have like 30 picks. Just pull it out of that wreath. I'll take the whole wreath apart. We got pampers for that. Let's get another little piece. The other one. No, it's not a custom. It's just something that when I saw it, I said, oh. I've been meaning to do it. So y'all all know, you buy it and then you have to make the time to do it. And then you see something else. So I may have had it a couple weeks and hadn't done it, but I'm gonna put it in my shop. Isn't that pretty though? Shush! Woo! All right, y'all. Let it go, Plum. It just real pretty down there. Oh my goodness. Let's get this other side. Oh, thank you, Mr. Landry. I love drapes of pampers. There's something wrong with me about that. All right, y'all. I think that's it. Gorgy. Whoa. The drapes of it all. Thank you, friend. So look at that draping down there. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Sheesh. I love him. He's super cute. So I'm probably going to put him on the front door since it's light outside. It's a good day in Texas today. I'll take a picture of him on the door. And get him listed. He is super cute. I've been going live more, you guys. More. You recently bought a sign. Perfect with twin designs. Awesome. Yes. Danae, your work is good, girlfriend. So keep posting, honey. You know I'm all about it. I saw you finally post. I was like, girl, yes. What have you been waiting for? Do it. But yeah, that's really pretty. So I get this listed, you guys. I may hop on for some late night crafting. I got lots of stuff I want to kind of push out and get done this week. But right now, I'm going to go to the grocery store because I got 2 little boys that's probably in there. I'm hungry. YouTube people, thank you guys for joining me. I'm a crazy lady. This is how I am. So just like, subscribe, and come back and join me if you enjoyed this design. And as always, you guys, smile every day. Forget what any hater has to say, y'all, and just do your thing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.